Parasites, the mechanism of the living dead. Imagine a peaceful afternoon in a temperate forest in North America. Sunlight pierces through the oak leaves, and on a lush green leaf, a caterpillar is slowly enjoying its meal. It is a perfect biological machine, designed only to eat and grow. But in the natural world, peace is often only a fragile cover for the most sophisticated massacres. From behind, a tiny, dark shadow lands. It is not a bird, nor a large predator. It is a tiny, parasitic wasp, only a few millimeters long. It has no sharp teeth, no claws to tear apart prey. Its weapon is a microscopic needle, an egg-laying tube, ovipositor, tempered through millions of years of evolution to become the most precise surgical device on the planet. The next action is not an attack to kill. It is a biological invasion. The wasp pierces through the caterpillar's skin, injecting a packet of deadly genetic data. Eggs, along with a secret weapon that science calls polydnavirus. The battle at the cellular level. In the moment the needle is withdrawn, the caterpillar's fate is sealed, even though it is still crawling and eating as if nothing happened. This is the starting point of one of the most terrifying survival strategies that evolution has ever created. Normally, the caterpillar's immune system would immediately recognize foreign objects, wasp eggs, and surround them with blood cells to destroy them. However, the parasitic wasp has solved this problem through an ancient alliance agreement with viruses. Polydnavirus, which has integrated into the wasp's DNA over millions of years, is now injected into the host. This virus does not attack the caterpillar to replicate itself. Its sole goal is to paralyze the defense system. Under the influence of the virus, the caterpillar's immune cells become disoriented. They no longer have the ability to attack the wasp eggs. The caterpillar now becomes a no man's land, an ideal environment for the eggs to hatch into larvae. Evolution does not need mercy, it only needs efficiency. And here, efficiency is expressed by turning the body of a living organism into an undefended nutrient reservoir. The guests eroding from within. When the eggs hatch, the wasp larvae begin their journey to maturity. But they do not eat indiscriminately. If they destroyed vital organs immediately, the host would die, the food would rot, and they themselves would perish. They carry out a calculated and logically ruthless eating strategy, selective consumption. First, they eat fatty tissues and plasma, the energy reserves that are not immediately fatal. They stay away from the nervous system, away from the heart and the digestive system of the caterpillar. Throughout many weeks, the caterpillar continues to eat leaves. It eats more than usual because its body must nourish dozens, even hundreds of other organisms growing in its bloodstream. It still reacts to the environment, still crawls, but in reality, it is just an empty shell, a living incubator, being consumed every cubic millimeter of flesh from the inside. This is not cruelty. This is an optimization of biological resources at an absolute level. Neural manipulation and the rise of the zombie. When the larvae are large enough, they need to leave the host to spin cocoons and pupate. They simultaneously bore through the caterpillar skin to emerge. In a horror movie script, this would be the moment the host collapses and dies. But reality is even colder than that. Some species of parasitic wasps do not just stop at eating the host's flesh. Before emerging, they secrete chemicals that interfere directly with the caterpillar's nerve ganglia. The result is that, after dozens of larvae have escaped and formed small yellow cocoons around it, the caterpillar, now exhausted and full of wounds, does not run away. Instead, it stands guard for those who just ate it. It will flick its body back and forth to drive away other predators, like birds or beetles, intending to approach the wasp cocoons. It becomes a zombie bodyguard, protecting the next generation of its killer. The caterpillar will only die of exhaustion and hunger after the adult wasps fly away. The meaning of the darkness, the balance of fear. Why does nature allow such a horrific existence? The answer lies in the law of balance. Without parasitic wasps, our world would look very different. A caterpillar can eat an amount of leaves hundreds of times its body weight. Without these silent killers to control the population, plant-eating insects would explode in numbers. They would sweep through forests, devastate grasslands, and destroy the foundation of the food chain. Parasitic wasps act as the harshest biological controllers. They keep the host population at a stable level, ensuring that the planet's vegetation does not vanish. Their existence, though viewed from a human perspective as brutal, is actually one of the pillars keeping the global ecosystem from collapsing. The cold truth of evolution. When observing parasitic wasps, we see no sign of morality or sympathy. We only see lines of genetic code striving their best to replicate themselves. Evolution does not care about the host's pain or the parasite's victory. It only cares about one thing: survival. Nature is not a rosy picture of peaceful cooperation. It is a never-ending arms race where the most ruthless strategies are often the most effective. In the eyes of a scientist, the death of the caterpillar is not a tragedy. It is a perfect energy transformation process, a testament to how life can sprout from the darkest and harshest corners of existence. This world does not run on kindness. It runs on cold physical and chemical laws, where every organism is a link in a great machine. And sometimes, your role is simply to become food for something more evolved. In the next episode, we dive deeper into the dark side of nature with zombie ants, a chilling story of insects controlled like living puppets. After witnessing the brutal world of parasitic wasps, this final chapter reveals an even more disturbing truth: when a mind is no longer its own. How far can nature go when survival means total control? The answer awaits in our next video.